Life quartz. I should probably figure out what life quartz is used for. Yeah, a lot of life quartz around here. I guess we'll go this way for a little bit of light, now that I'm thinking about it. We're gonna drain, or not light. A little bit of air. That I'm not going for, actually. Used for making life crystals. Really? I didn't know it was used for making life crystals. When we get that Tinker's Bench, everything's gonna be kind of nice and convenient. Because then I'm gonna respec most of my, I'm gonna respec a lot of my equipment. And see if I can get massive amounts of life regen. If I can actually regen, like, a couple HP a second, that would make my life so much easier. Did that to someone in WoW. Horrible tank told him to alt F4. Because it does something interesting. Winked out of the raid because never came back. But at that point, he probably was just doing it because he was sick of the raid. We never really had a whole lot of problems with raid tanks, but that was because our guild masters were both tanks. We had problems with healers. I was top DPS, and we were having so many problems with healers that eventually the one of the guild masters was like, "All right, you know, Wander, we need you to start healing." And I'm like, "I'm a Death Knight, like we don't heal." And they're like, "Yeah, we need you to roll a new character because we're running out of people that are vaguely competent, and so we need to actually start taking the slightly less." I'm not going to say slightly less important, but I mean I really was. I was a Death Knight DPS, like, but you know I was definitely not the Oh yeah, you do run out of air really quickly. Oh well, that's not a big deal. But you know, they couldn't trust anybody else to heal, and all the other DPSs were either, like, straight up, like, no, or, had already switched over. So it fell to me. So I rolled Druid Healer for a couple of months for Ulduar. That was fun. And then I quit because I was going to college soon, and didn't really have time for WoW. Common story, I guess. Oh, I swim real fast now. Thank you, Antisocial, for letting me use these flippers. Yeah, I'll probably leave that on. It's a little cheaty to have all the accessories, but it means I don't have to prioritize quality of life. Quality of life trinkets for combat trinkets, because ultimately you need the combat trinkets. Quality of life is just nice. I'm trying to line it up perfectly. There we go. Do I prefer Death Knight, DPS, or Druid Healer? Druid Healer at this point, though I haven't played World of Warcraft kind of since the beginning of Legion. But I didn't do any dungeons. Demon Hunter tanking was kind of fun. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, I don't have time for MMOs, period. So, I truly have no idea about the ins and outs of proper WoW play anymore. I haven't played since Warlords. Yeah, I tried playing Warlords. I tried playing, Switch to your fist. Switch to your fist. Okay, there we go. I tried playing a little bit of Warlords. I tried playing Pandaria. I tried playing Legion. Ultimately, it's somewhere along the way the magic of World of Warcraft when it hasn't ever come back. Probably just because I'm too busy. Like, it's not fun playing MMOs anymore because I straight up, like, I can't really stream them. They don't do so hot on, Twitch or YouTube or whatever. And, I don't want to play video games on my free time anymore. Like, I'll do it if it, like, serves some kind of purpose, like grinding. But, I have no interest in playing, like, a game for my own pleasure. I'd rather read or do art or something. I've been writing a lot lately. I've been drawing a lot lately too, but then my wrist got kind of sore, so I was like, alright, I gotta stop this. That's Manic Slime Staff. Oh, neat. One of the reasons why I even initially, like, stopped being an artist to be a YouTuber is because, I wasn't able to, like, do digital painting anymore. Which sucks, because, like, I like digital painting. Oh. There we go. Reached the point where you can't relax with video games. You've reached gamer heaven and found it lacking. No, 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 no. Gamer heaven's fine. Being a professional gamer is actually really fun. It's just like... Imagine you really like programming. Would you program for fun? Some people probably would. But imagine you program for 80 hours in a given week. You probably wouldn't program for fun anymore. You'd probably just do whatever. Like, I know a lot of indie developers are kind of in similar boats. They don't want to, play games on their free time. They want to have a life that's a little bit away from a computer. God damn, how deep am I? Should probably go back and heal. We'll come back in a little bit, but I'm gonna need some HP. Yeah, these things are just straight up platforms. Neat. I still need to make that hammer, though. We just do wood blocks for floors? Doesn't look bad. Okay, sure, we'll do it. Let's see, where's my wood blocks? I don't need that magic mirror out there. I should probably actually set the quick slots to work better here. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of things flying around trying to bite my ankles here. I know I can check the map to see how long I have to go. I was expecting that I was going deeper faster than I was, but no. Oh well. Yeah, I guess we never even made it to hell the last time we played, honestly. We were still working on it. Yeah, so having the rope as my means of traversal seems like a good idea. I'll have to figure out how big I want to make this. Let's see. Do I want to make it that tall? I think that's adequately tall enough. At least for now. And we'll just use the, we'll add more width-wise as we go along. Mainly, I just want to lock this off so nobody, or very few eyeballs decide to come say hi along the way there. There we go. Make it as big as the world. Okay, let's see. So I've made my box for now. Oh, my trapdoor. Why did my trapdoor disappear? What happened? Oh. I know where my trapdoor went. When I warped into the world... It went away. Oh, I don't have the quick bar anymore. Although, that was actually a feature from the overhaul I liked. Okay, so that'll mess up the dirt blocks, but at least it won't mess up the trapdoor. I need to go make a bed, can I? Let's see, crafting... Bed. Regular bed needs silk. Okay. That was weird. It won't let me type wheel. For some reason. Do we not have... Is there no such thing as a spinning wheel in this game? Guess not. Well, let's just put in all of our cobwebs. Oh, right. I've actually got to be on the storage axis. Let's just deposit all. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't. Bring these back. Loom! Ah! I can make a living loom. Let's hope that's good enough. Because apparently loom ain't on the list. Oh, living loom. Please do what I need you to do. Let's see. Well, I can make a... Yeah, it's the wrong loom, but it's the only loom that popped up. No. Looks like that didn't work. Oh, it's not on the list because I had wood in my inventory. Oh. Of course. I forget about that now. Guess I'll just put half away. Be nice if you could do, like, halvesies on stacks or something. Okay. Now let's try loom. Still no. Oh. Let's see. Oh, required objects, sawmill. Go figure. Okay, what do we need for the sawmill? We have wood. Sawmill requires, a chain. Alright, now we should be able to make up... We should be able to make the sawmill. Craft that. There's the regular loom. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. We'll just make a bunch, because I'm sure I'm going to need it, and we get plenty of cobwebs. Oops. Put back there. Okay, so I can make silk. I've made silk. Let's make a bed. I can make a living wood bed. Sure. I mean, we're going to live in tree base. We might as well just commit to it. Okay, in retrospect, these ropes have to go. They're a neat idea. But they kind of suck for traversals. I'll just put platforms inside the base for now. And then we'll continue the rope past this point. Once we have, like, the rest of the base built. That seems reasonable. Okay, there we go. Would it be faster turning off required ingredients than switching between inventories? You know, I actually totally forgot that was a button. Like, I'm running on half cylinders, even though I said, like, 5x5s don't make me feel that tired. I'm still pretty tired. So I'm gonna be a little bit out of it. Oh, especially because we've got a thunderstorm rolling through. I think I've mentioned this, but I get really bad migraines when the weather is inclement. I love thunderstorms. I can hear it now. Ooh, that is a heavy downpour, actually. Yeah, I love thunderstorms, but they're a bit rough on my ability to brain sometimes. Okay. So I can see. Life is good. Put the dirt here. Yeah, there's the thunder. Did I get rid of all of my... Yeah, there's all my platforms. Star them up. Alright. So now... Okay, I got the trapdoor. Good. So now I can put this back down. And spawn point set. Perfect. Oh, right. I actually have to open the trapdoor. There we go. Oh, we don't have that cool tilt anymore, and we don't fall that fast either. That's unfortunate. I guess I can use the tomato to fall a little bit faster. Yeah, I might see if I can get the overhaul working, but I'm probably just gonna live without it. It was causing too many problems and too many instabilities, and it was competing for too much RAM. And so this is just easier. You're the only one that likes the smell of rain. Oh, I love the smell of rain. Day before, day after, I'm gonna make a living anvil. I don't really know what's entailed by a living anvil, but I might do it. There we go. There's a drain. We also have a bunch of silt. But I don't know if we actually care about silt. I certainly don't have an extractinator right now. Okay, good. Plus, now that we know that there's a fair supply of silt directly below the base, I should be able to reasonably... I'm frozen? Oh, that's a new one. Let's see. Because we've got this directly beneath the base, if I need more silt, I can just come back from later. That's just annoying dealing with headaches from shifting barometric pressure. Yup! It's part of the reason why I get, like, really zonked when, like, a storm's coming through. And so, like, if I'm ever complaining about being really tired, half the time it's not because I haven't slept or even, you know, I exercise too much, but just because it's like, oh yeah, the weather decided to be different. I've never even been frozen before. I don't think so. I straight up don't think I've ever been frozen in Terraria before. Not that it's like a huge issue. So let's just grab the Crimtane. I'm not gonna need it, but I figure I might as well. Okay, what do we get? Hey, there's the Extractinator. There we go. Have ever been frozen in real life? No. Most I've ever had was altitude sickness. I know somebody that had frostbite. Frostbite does not look pretty. Let me tell you. Because, my old scoutmaster had came back from a trip and had frostbite. He's like, yeah, this is no big deal. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He was... I'm not gonna say he was a dumb man, but he was a really stupid man. He would, like, do high adventure and, like, treat it all as some kind of badge of honor, even though, like, he was doing extremely stupid things all the time. So you can use slush instead of silt for making the thing of the furnace. Huh. I assume the thing of the furnace has something to do with, digging an instant elevator. Frostbite is literally dead limbs. Yep. Though, if you're lucky with the frostbite, it's just, like, you know, a little bit of... I'm not gonna say necrosis around the skin, but still. But, I'm just gonna extend ice over here for a bit. We wanna keep this water with me, because I don't have the ability to deal with the lava. What was the biome specifically that made it, that gave me the fireproof armor? Because I want that armor, potentially. Oh, free silt. Granite. Okay. So we'll have to find a granite biome here. Yeah, we might not make it to that chunk of lava. I wanted the tungsten. Might be okay. It looks like that's actually a bunch of water over there. With the gem crawlers. Whoever designed the gem crawlers is a smart person. Holy shit. Of course, I don't have any glow sticks right now. But yeah, I'm so glad that the gem crawlers are a thing. Okay, so I think I can mine obsidian. I can mine hellstone, so it should be one and the same. Yeah, okay, I can mine obsidian. And this way, I should be able to get at the tungsten as well. Not that I have immediate needs for tungsten anymore. No. I need huge amounts of tungsten to get further. Ow, ow, double ow. Let's back off of that for a little while. Gem crawlers is calamity. Yeah, they made a good choice with that one. If you guys specifically end up putting together kind of a multiplayer mod pack for like a Discord server and whatnot, I would gladly help set it up if I can. Either with like hosting for temporary things or whatever, because I would love to play this with Durf and Bird at some point. And maybe Keith, if he actually felt like joining us. He doesn't usually like Terraria, but I think Stardew Valley is converting him a little bit over towards sandboxes. Because he was talking about how much he loves like the division of labor and stuff like that we do when we play Stardew Valley, and it's like he was actually specifically suggesting stuff like Minecraft, and I was just like, I don't really want to play Minecraft. It's not a bad game, it's just like, you can only play so much Minecraft in your life, and I haven't played much Minecraft in my life, but I've played enough. So unless it was something like Skyblock or whatever, I'm pretty low on motivation directly for Minecraft. I get Keith to join us with Starbound. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would gladly, you know, get the group on board for a bunch of sandbox games. Let's see. And as far as mod packs go, the one that I currently have on my my Twitch command, as long as you just delete the or disable overhaul, I believe that's fully functional through single player and pretty close to functional for multiplayer. I think you might just have to deal with a couple of like weird boss issues. And I think some of the tertiary mods might not be okay. But I don't know which ones. But like, you know, Thorium and Calamity, I know, for example, work perfectly fine. I get Durf in there. Oh yeah, I would... Durf is a lovely individual. He's a little bit slow on the uptake when it comes to playing certain things, and that's why we love him. It is really fun watching him fumble his way through Dark Souls. Ow, ow, ow. Lava. Yeah, Thorium was designed with multiplayer in mind. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to do it with both Thorium and Calamity if possible, because both of them are pretty damn great. Let's see, does Durf have Terraria? It's on sale in the Humble Bundle. I don't think he does. Remind me after the stream, or actually just send me a message right now. I believe there's a couple of games that I want out of that bundle anyway, so I wouldn't mind picking it up and just chucking the other copy at him. See, I feel a little guilty for getting Durf and company to buy everything. I don't feel so guilty with, like, Bird and Keith, because, well, Bird can afford it, and Keith, it's his job. But for some of the newcomers, like Durf and Blue Op, however short-lived that was, you know, I feel a little bit more guilty bringing them on for a series like this. Okay, we should probably go back and get the elevator working. Let me see. Let's see, where's the Anvil Mount? Or is that the blacksmith? Oh, what do we do? Do I... Oh, I've got auto pause on. Let's turn that off. Let's turn this back on. Anvil Mount is blacksmith. Okay, so I'm gonna have to expand my housing situation before I can get any more like that, unfortunately. Let's move potions here for now. Let me see. Let's see, we need tungsten bars. What do I need for storage? Terra storage unit. Oh, I need some chests. Do I not have any lead bars? I guess I probably don't have that much lead. I've got iron. And we might just have... Oh, we barely have any iron. Yeah, we have nothing. Alright, we'll work on that for a second. Okay, yeah, things that I could use. Granite biome would be lovely if I could find one for the fireproof armor. Otherwise, we can just keep going, heading down for hell and just dealing with it. What do you guys think? Make a bigger house. Do we want a bigger house? Do we want a... I love the living wood looking stuff. Ebon wood. Palm wood, wooden beams. Yeah, I might just make a bunch of stuff out of living wood instead. Go to the jungle. I've already done that. I found the granite biome first. Hell is tough. Okay. Oh. Bags. I forgot I got the mod that lets me do bags. Okay, chunk bag, coin bag, crate bag, soil bag, dye material bag, fish bag, gem bag, mushroom, ore bag. Craft an ore bag. So how does this work? I'm not actually sure how the ore bag will work. Stats will be gained but are not shown. I'm not sure how the, the bags work. Yeah, good thing I have antisocial. Yep. I'm just trying to think how I'd find the granite biome. Probably get to about here and just start going right or left. Oh, you use it like the money trough to open it. Okay. I guess it's gotta be, empty first. Yeah, I could try putting it in a normal slot. That's a good point. Oh, hey. Convenience. We actually need some of this stuff. Let's see. Anything useful around here? Unfortunately, oh, Ice Mirror. Frost Gauntlet. Most of these are kind of bad. And we need a bunch of iron if I'm going to be, doing some stuff. You have to, by holding and right-clicking. Okay. I'm just gonna wander around until I think we find granite. Though, I bet we have to find a boss first. Maybe I should go fight the Brain of Cthulhu. What are the other bosses that we have? Spore Mother. Yeah, Brain of Cthulhu, Eye of Cthulhu. Well, we need something to make the Eye of Cthulhu summoner. I remember that. I guess we could just get the NPC items, a couple other things. Oh, you're talking about EDF, not Terraria. Oh, I see. Yeah, I want to get back to EDF, but charging 30 bucks for EDF is kind of rough. Maybe when the DLC goes on sale or something, too. Well, DLC might be on sale. Mainly, I'm just waiting for EDF 5, or was it Iron Rain? I don't know. For those of you that don't know, I really like EDF, but they're so pricey. I never want to get my friends to, like, buy games that we're not going to complete, unless it's really, really cheap, or they're just as down for it as I am. So EDF was a bit of a gamble. I'm glad we finished it. Part of it, anyway. Yeah, lenses for the eyes. Okay. Well, I guess that's probably really easy to get my hands on. I guess I might as well just pop down here. Everyone gets a punching. Okay, what do we get? Boomerang, money, some... Nah. Most of it's butts. We have another one. We do have a, we do have one of those. Might be helpful. A lot of these chests around today. How many copies and DLC copies do I need to play with the others? One copy of the base game of EDF and everybody would need the DLC. It'd be expensive. Nobody go out and buy EDF for us until, if somebody wants to. Don't do it until I have confirmation that Keith and company would actually be down for, or Keith and Bird would actually be down for another run. I know Durf said he was. I felt kind of bad that we didn't include him originally. I think that was at the time when, Durf was still kind of new to the group, so I didn't want to work with it. I didn't want to, I didn't want to, like, invite too many people for fear of, like, messing things up. That's when Catterday was still kind of freshly dead. And, like, that was hard. You lose a lot of, motivation for your YouTube and multiplayer stuff when your friend group explodes. I'm so sorry it's so dark around here. Oh. What even hit me? I have no idea. Maybe a falling icicle or something. Am I just gonna assume somebody's gonna buy it for me? It has happened in the past, and like I don't want people to buy things for me that I'm not gonna use. Like I feel really bad. Fan Tyson, one of my mods, bought Kingdom Come Deliverance for me. That game still doesn't function on my computer. I've tried. But he straight up bought it for me on launch, and, like, the most I was getting was 20 FPS, and I'm just like, I feel so bad, you know, here's this game that you were really excited for me to play, and it straight up doesn't work on my PC. But no, people have absolutely bought stuff for me in the past. Usually I just like getting press copies from developers, but... doesn't always happen. Someone would buy you stuff too. Become a YouTuber. Become a popular YouTuber. Ching, 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 ching. That's loud. Wanted to ever play MechWarrior 3. I tried! I tried and it barely functioned on my computer. And then I think I got it working, and then I couldn't beat a single mission because I couldn't find any enemies. And then I think they shelled me from orbit or something stupid like that. But yeah, at some point I'm gonna probably just sit down with, like, somebody else's computer and just do, like, a stream on Kingdom Come. Because, yeah, it really sucks for somebody, be it, like, a developer that I'm friends with, or a fan or whatever, to send me a copy of a game, and I'm just like, I can't play this. So, like, I was really looking forward to, Super Daryl Deluxe. I've met the developers. They went to my college. And then I tried covering it, and it's like, this frame rate is atrocious. Or, no, it was like my audio or something? I don't really remember. But it was, like, completely non-functional, and it sucked. So you did want to try Vein Miner? No, but at this point I wouldn't mind installing Vein Miner. Not that it really matters too much, but it would save us some time. But yeah, I was really looking forward to Super Daryl Deluxe. And so they gave me 2 copies of the PC version. I don't know why. I was like, hey, you know, this isn't working on my PC. Can I have, like, a Switch copy? And they just totally never responded to me. And I'm like, well, this sucks. I guess I'm just not covering this game. Oh, it crashed itself whenever I tried to play was the issue. Right, I got out of the tutorial and then it was non-functional. And, like, it sucks when that happens, because, you know, I legitimately wanted to, like, promote the game and, like, you know, show it off for people, and it just didn't work, and I was like, well, I give up. Hopefully the developers will see my... They never saw my emails. Or maybe they did, and they just were suspicious, or who knows. But it sucks, because, yeah, can't cover a game if I don't have a functional copy. It's actually why sometimes I will ask for a Switch copy instead. I'm like, here's a game that like I actually would like to cover. Fun fact for YouTube, people are way more likely to watch the Switch version of the game than a PC version. It's because it's a fresh platform and everybody wants to find new games for it. Let's see. Why did I stop doing facecam when streaming? I don't like facecam that much. For starters, for the past, like, couple days, I've had laundry sitting behind me. And I really don't want to have to, like, hide my laundry. Oh, spider biome. Okay, well, I needed more cobweb. Now, we want to come back to hard mode spider biome, right? Like, the good shit is in hard mode. Okay, no explosives. Wait, we want tomato head. Bah! Okay, that was weird. Scared the shit out of me, too. Yeah, hard mode spider biome has summoner materials. That's what I remember. We want to get a better computer. My computer is literally the best the money could buy. The main problem is it's always either a recording. It's either a recording issue. You know, recording programs are kind of notoriously crappy. Hence the problem, which is, you know, hence the reason why I had to kind of start over today. And this is kind of more annoying, I've got a Ryzen. So technically, if I did want to fix some of my performance issues, I could replace my Ryzen processor. The main reason why I don't want to do that is it would cost me at least $600 to get equivalent Intel parts, motherboard, compatible RAM, and a couple other things. Mainly the processor, because those are stupid expensive. And ultimately, I don't want to spend, you know, a couple $100 just to be able to play some games better. Like, I could afford it, but I'd rather just wait it out for, you know, two more years. Wait for a whole new line of new things to come out that I, you know, could conceivably switch over to. But, like, right now, the 1080 Ti is still probably one of the best cards on the market. I'd have to replace... Oh, shit, I'd have to replace my whole 1080. Yeah, no, fuck that. That would cost $900, not $600. I really hate the Bitcoin trend. I'm so glad it's dropping off. I'm really glad I've more or less got all my PC parts before the Bitcoin craze really, like, took off. Because, like, my graphics card, I believe, doubled in price. I believe it doubled in price within, like, 3 months of me buying it. Why'd you have to replace the, video card? Don't recall caring about the CPU. I believe... I could be wrong about it, but there's something about the motherboard form factor. When I bought it, everything is slotted for a very specific thing. I'd have to double check, but I'd have to replace a lot of parts from my computer. Which is not something I want to do. Ever. I would rather just get a new computer 2-3 years from now. I hate these things. At least we don't have to hear the character screaming anymore when I burn. That got really annoying.